Hello, I'm Sarah and I am going to make some Labneh cheese. I've heard it pronounced two ways, Labneh or Labneh. I think Labneh sounds much more posh, so that's how I'm going to say it. Labneh is made from Greek yogurt. Now, Greek yogurt in itself isn't really cheap to buy from the store, so bear with. This stuff here at my local Pack and Save, it's about $8.50 and it makes about 10 litres of milk. Actually, it says 8 litres on here, but I stretch it out. So I actually make Greek yogurt in the slow cooker with this, plus a little bit of Greek yogurt to start with. So once you've already made a batch, you can use that same batch as a starter. So really, it doesn't cost any more than the milk itself. Now, I'll put a link down below to my video on how to make Greek yogurt. So this milk itself costs about 85 cents a litre. The yogurt, when I make it, I actually strain it out and I get half yogurt, half whey, because the whey is the stuff that gets strained out of the yogurt. So this yellowy stuff here, that's the whey, and you can use that. So basically my Greek yogurt ends up costing about $1.70 a litre. Now how much this cheese will cost to make will depend a lot. It will be similar to the Greek yogurt. It will be a bit more expensive because you're straining even more of the whey out to get it even more condensed, and you can add things to it. It's basically a bit of a blank canvas. You can add whatever flavours you want to it. This is some of the yogurt I've just made. I'm going to put about a cup's worth of Greek yogurt into a little bowl. So I've probably got a bit more than a cup there, but the kids complained last time I didn't make enough of it, so I'm just going to add I'm going to spill on the bench, about half a teaspoon of salt and a bit of pepper. Now, this is the part where you can add other flavours as well if you want. You can add chopped up spring onions, you can add any kind of fresh herbs, crushed garlic, salt, pepper as I did. You could sprinkle some paprika or cumin in there. Apparently lemon zest is brilliant in this as well. I'm actually going to add a little bit of garlic in here. Just going to put a little bit in, just like a smidge, quarter of a teaspoon. Don't want to overpower it because this was actually really, really yummy last time. Apparently they've been making this in the Mediterranean for thousands of years and I have only just cottoned onto it. You know, I'm a bit slow. It is very high in protein. It's considered a probiotic food, which means it's a good source of lots of healthy bacteria. Now we want to get a muslin cloth. So, your cloth in here. Tip this into the cloth. Gonna gather this up. Now we're basically meant to dangle this. Oh, see how it's dripping already? How long you need to leave this dangle for will depend on a couple of things. Number one, how thick your yogurt is to start with. If it's quite runny stuff, you do need to use full fat yogurt, so Greek yogurt, or I think it's like buffalo yogurt or something. It's meant to be really good. But yeah, any kind of unsweetened full cream yogurt. It will also depend how thick you want your end product to be. If you want it to be kind of like a dip, then you know, that's fine. A few hours might do it, depending on your yogurt to start with. Or you could leave it for much longer. You could even leave it for a few days in the fridge and see how hard it goes. Apparently it can get almost like feta type consistency. So it all depends. Now, I don't fancy standing here like this for the next 24 hours. So, so here's what I do. Some people hang it from their cupboard, that sort of thing. I prefer leaving it in the fridge.
I would keep it gorgeous doing
I don't think so. I look gorgeous doing this.
Yeah.
Each to their own. So, one of these, and I've got this special thing that's actually for using to drip yogurt. I just wrap this around a spoon like that. and dangle it in here.
If you can. It's not
If
gonna
I
work.
can. The other way, of course it's going to work. Have faith. Let's have faith in me. Here we go. Look at that. Beautiful. So, I'm going to leave this in the fridge until tomorrow. I might make some crackers tomorrow. We will have a try out. It will be our afternoon tea, darling. Okay, just got that in the fridge. Look at that. All that whey that's come out. Now, you can just unwrap this, stick it on a plate, as is. I'm going to make it look pretty. Pretty matters. So, I'll press that down. So that's been left for one day, as I say. You know, leave it for longer. Yeah. Oh, look at that. It's a lovely little dome shape. We're going to unwrap our wee present. Little parcel. Ha 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 ha. Look at that. Look at that.
Some crackers around it.
That is stunning. So, I've made some crackers. Look at that. Imagine serving that up to your guests and saying, look, I made these crackers and I made the cheese. Oh yeah.
Can I have a taste?
Yeah, you can have a taste. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Wait till I've got the camera set up.
Oh,
You were meant to wait. I'm not recording, love.
so that is very nice.
The waiting is not Clint's strong point. He just went and grabbed a cracker and did a taste without
Okay.
it being on the... So just spread some on a cracker. That is, it is like, it's almost like cream cheese,
That
but
is-
not quite, because it's got that very, very slight Greek yogurt tang to it.
It's-
I mean,
and the garlic is very nice. I think you've done it just right. Or
yeah, I
just,
wish I'd measured that.
Damn it, thing
That
is-
little bit of garlic, that is good. And a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Maybe I could have put a bit more salt and pepper in. That is really nice though. It's just, when I first heard of Labneh cheese, I thought, that's just weird. That's just going to taste like Greek yogurt. But no, that is absolutely beautiful. And as I say, leave it for longer, let it go firmer if you want.
But
But,
maybe just a little bit more pepper and a little bit more garlic, and that would
For-
just be boom.
This round here, we actually just worked out the cost. The cost of making it using the homemade Greek yogurt, the method that I used to make it, costs 61 cents. And this is for 178 grams of the Labneh cheese. So that is just dirt cheap. I mean, sprinkle some seeds over it.
I
Spr-
tell you what
or
we should
something.
do.
Some people pour olive oil over it.
That there is a lot like Philly cheese. We should get a price of 175 grams of Philly cheese and pop it
Yeah,
up here. or something.
Philly, feta. There isn't really a direct comparison, but yeah, cream cheese would be the closest. But that is really nice. Put that out on a platter for your guests and say, you know, I
Oh.
made the cheese myself.
or even, yeah, you know, like sometimes you get like do's and stuff you have to go to, bring your food in bits and pieces. Boom. 61 cents. That's
The kids didn't help me make this, so I don't think they're going to be too worried about helping taste it. Sorry, we're looking a bit bedraggled. We've just been for a swim. Go on then, guys. Grab a cracker.
give it a
Have a dip. Right, we need a review. You know, what do we think?
Yummy and a bit tangy.
A bit tangy. Yeah, that's the Greek yogurty coming out in it. What do you think, Sam?
Very good.
Very good. So, there's a hand coming in for another. What do you reckon, Aston? A thumbs up. The room has gone silent. That's generally a good thing. But I believe Olivia's response last time I made this was, whenever you make cheese, you have to make a double batch. Whenever you make yogurt, you have to make a double batch so I can make this, wasn't it? And this is the girl who's actually not that big on cheese in general.
No, can I have another?
Yeah, go on.
Can I?
Yeah. So you can store this in the fridge for up to a week. If you want to store it long term, I have not tried this, but in little balls, you put it in a jar and fill the jar up with olive oil. Apparently that's the way to do it. So there you go. Hit like, leave me a comment, hit subscribe, make some of this. You won't regret it. And I'll put a link down below to my Greek yogurt video. It was one of the first ones I did, so editing is shocking, but you get that. That's part of the fun. So,
And the crackers.
oh yes, I'll put a link down below to my cracker recipe too, because they're pretty awesome. As you can see, they're not there. Have fun out there, guys. Bye.